Let me find it real quick.
Bill Rouse says to me, "You're playing Victor." I said, "That's exactly who I want."
Did you see this post Michi put up a little bit ago?
Yeah, because they always say who you have to play. I said, what difference it make?
Wow.
Well, yeah, obviously, yeah, no, yeah, but yeah.
Well done, Hannah.
Did you see the post he put up about you? Yeah.
My
Okay.
mom's been looking at
So
it.
here we go, man. They're not wasting any time. We're playing.
I don't care.
4-1 split for Victor and the 6-1 bar point for Brandon. And of course, as you see, Victor's playing the top of the board, the black checkers. Brandon's playing the bottom of the board, the yellow checkers. And on your player cam, Brandon is on the left, Victor is on the right.
What about just 13-7? Yeah.
I'm not sure about that. I might have. Typically, you'd split, wouldn't you?
Potentially, but he's got a large stack on the 5. He's got a better board than you. So I don't mind 13-7 there.
Now, setting the ground rules a little bit here. I like to make our commentary and so forth a very interactive process. So I monitor the chat line here. So if you have questions, comments, suggestions, critiques, you just want to say hello, or if you want to hear your name on the stream, throw it up there and we'll address it as we can. And Marianne Meese is in the house.
You should be charging $5 a name.
I'm sorry?
Charge $5 a name.
$5 a name. Okay, well,
I like making
Marianne
the 9.
Meese can send the $5 to PayPal at Bill Riles, but I just gave her a
6-4.
plug.
You got two choices, Bill. 6-4 or 24-22.
6-4. Okay, I like the 6-4.
So you want to stay back against the big stacks, right? He's got
It
5
keeps-
on the
right. It makes it a little more difficult for Brandon to play behind him.
Another difficult choice here. Might decide to hit on the deuce just to keep him.
Well, it's interesting because
I mean, what do you break the 9
he
here?
can come out, but Victor has 2 shooters over there.
Yeah, see.
So you're right. He
Likes to
looks
hit.
like he's going to hit. Victor likes to hit.
Or at least he's
You've not
thinking
noticed?
about it. I mean, this is
What about
a
just
tough
said
one.
making-
Even Victor's
making
taking
the
a picture.
3
It's a
and
tough
he-
one. Well, there's different choices, right? You could break the 9 point. I mean, right? You could come out. I'm not sure I would just
By the way, MCG says hitting looks bad to him, and just as they
look
started at MCG, just as they started, you might have seen Brandon by here a while ago. He said, "If you want any action, text him. He's taking it.
Matt
He's ready."
Matt likes hitting, you said?
Matt dislikes hitting.
Dislikes hitting.
I just play
what else?
out from the 21.
And I'll go all the way?
He
21.
said out from the 21, so I assume 21-15.
Yep.
I
There's a
thought
lot
about
of
making
options
the
here.
3.
It's not a bad
Well,
play.
against one man
It's not a
back.
bad play.
Not a bad play. It unstacks the 6.
I didn't mind his first thought of hitting because against one man back, you want to
Yeah.
attack one checker. So
But the
I didn't mind it.
The 3-point's pretty constructive.
All right,
as well.
that's what he did.
Huh?
He hit him.
He hit him.
When in doubt.
When in doubt. Now, Matt did not like that play. Matt Congayer is another player who isn't here. He's just watching this, but he's one of the, again, another top 10 player in the world. And everybody, one of his nicknames is the Genius, right?
He's got a 4 to play. Brennan has a 4.
MCG says Brandon never gives him any good action, so he must not like the odds he gets.
I would just come out to the 18. He's got
Yeah,
a 4
he-
to play.
He doesn't have anything else, really. I mean, play down to the,
I like
Yeah,
coming
but-
out to the 18 so you don't get pointed on in the board.
okay, makes sense.
Just gives him a 6 to hit you. Now he's got 3-1. He just makes the deuce.
That worked out well. Pick and pass. You know that term, I guess?
Yeah.
Yes.
Man, I think this is a double. Bill, you? I would double this.
I would double this too.
I would double. I just don't know if it's steak.
Yeah, that's,
just don't know if
what
it's
would,
a
yeah, what would you do here?
Give me some time. And
All right,
then
what are you thinking about, Hannah?
There's the double.
What would you be thinking right now?
that you're on the bar. He has.
Oh, so he passed it right away. I guess you should first thing, right? You wanted to count the race, see what the race
Yeah.
was, right?
But I can't count that fast.
Can't. You'll get there.
Well, there, you got your name on a stream again. Through the afternoon, it was funny. Sometimes some of the people that were watching say, get rid of Joe Blow or whoever it was that was sitting here. Get rid of them. Get Hannah back on. Oh, okay. So Victor has the 1-0 lead.
Just split the back checker. 24-23.
Split the back, and he's going the other way. If you split the back, you enhance the potential of making an anchor, a favorable anchor. It's away with it.
I mean, I understand it. You got 3 men back. Might as well slot the 5. So I understand, but I would have split the back checker.
Did you see MCG? Did you see Michi's Facebook post a little earlier about a positional play Hannah made? I
No.
think she's not only an up-and-coming commentator, legendary commentator, she's a pretty good little player herself.
Now we got 13-9 or that's what I would do, but the other option was 24-20. I would have done
Not
what
under
Victor
much
did.
threat on the defensive side right now, so I think I would have played the offensive play as well.
And now Brandon has 2 large stacks there, so you don't want to give him points to just come down on, right? All right, so 1 swinging all the way around.
One all
right?
the way around, and then 1 to the 8. Huh?
All right, 2 for sure from the back, no?
Two 5s from the
From-
back. So to the
Oh, he's gonna make
he's
a
going to
point
make the point.
and then swing
Then
it
goes
around.
to
I might
the-
just
to
blitz
the
right here.
13, huh?
I might just blitz right here.
He could bring 13-8 down and just, but my instinct was to go 21-11.
Right. And then what's your other 2?
13-8. And
Okay. Now the 4th.
we want to give.
That's. I mean, if he misses you,
That's a really good
you're in
position.
a really good position. So it's kind of sometimes again a lot of people will go with the philosophy, put it where you want it, right? If there's nothing else obvious, put it where you want it. And
He played aggressive there because Brandon has no board, right? So
right,
didn't mind it at all.
look at here. She took
Yeah.
the proficiency test.
I just keep swinging it all the way to the 5.
She said it was hard and she was not excited because she just finished school and now she had to take another test.
Feel that thing. Not only that, we paid for it.
So now I like 8. I like 8-7 here because you got 6 checkers on that point.
Well,
But
Brandon needs to do something to unstack some of that stuff.
doesn't he have a 1 to play?
Really focused.
I don't know what happened.
Animated conversation of some sort.
He's got a 1. I think Brandon, a yellow, has a 1 to play. I might have did the other one just because it has 6 checkers on it versus 5.
Right.
But
And if you
Just keep going. All right, so I think Victor's going to think
Just
about
got to
a
slide
double.
the 5 again.
He might think about a double here. He's going to think about it. And I
Look, he's taking a picture.
yeah, I think
You know,
I
I've never seen
would give
Victor
this.
take pictures
Would
much.
you give this one, Hannah? What would you do? I would give
Like
the
double?
Yeah, would you double as black?
It's black.
Ooh,
I would double this.
I would.
Why would you double it, Hannah?
Because he's not. Yellow has more back there, plus he's like behind a little anchor. And black only has one back there, but he's further back.
And he has shooting at another one, right?
Mm-hmm.
And yep, that's easy. So I that was
Like I
I
say,
would have
Brandon is a taker. He's not intimidated by the cube. And so we'll see how this goes. But it's interesting because, too, I mean, Victor knows Brandon's game, right? And he knows he's a taker. He knows he's a money player. He knows he knows how to win, and he's not intimidated. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out,
All right, so you make the 9 point for sure.
right? And one more.
I don't mind just coming up because if he rolls a 6 and hits you,
Got to
from-
give up his
yeah.
mid anyway.
So he's got a good 6 to come out from the 21, so might as well. And then just down.
5
Do the
mid.
one and then down with the 5.
In and out seems easy
So
enough.
some of the same principle with, to hit with a 4, you got to give up the mid. And do you come down or do you make the bar?
I think I make the bar point.
I think I make the bar also. The bar is extremely valuable, right? Five in the bar.
That's what I would do. All right, you're just gonna do, yeah, nothing else.
And Brandon he ought to be able to make something here. That's not a bad shape.
So, I think here your priming is not that good now. You're gonna make the 5 point and slot the 4.
You make the 5 point and hit.
I don't think I want to hit on the deuce point loose because him sitting on a deuce point with the 8 point made is pretty good, right? So this is what I would do. I wouldn't hit on the deuce, right? Because you want him on the deuce to roll 6s on the other side of the board.
Mm-hmm.
So putting this, I would not hit on the deuce. It would loose. If I was going to hit on the deuce, I would point on him. So I would consider this
You
too.
make 2 points.
Yes, I would. This is the other play I would consider. However, I think I would do the other play.
Okay, Matt says he can make the 4 and 2, maybe this. So
I think I would make the other play. Because I think the
So how
position
about,
is
what if
pretty
you,
good.
you do this, you make the 9 and then
No, I would make the 5 point and slot the 4.
this and hit loose on the.
That's 1, 2, 3, and slot the 4. Yes, I like this play. That's what I would do. All right, you hit him. The reason I would have done that is because he's on the deuce, right? And so if he doesn't roll a 2 and come up, a 1 or a 2, and if you can make it, I think
one
winning the game.
offset from the prime.
I think you're winning the game because he's behind a 5 prime and he's not at the edge.
Right.
Oh, this is a great shake.
6 and then 6-5.
Nice.
There you
shake.
go.
6-5.
You're on
Correct, Hannah. Very good.
That was a really good roll. See, and when you have 3 men back, you want to play pretty purely, is what I would think, right? If you or your opponent have 3 or more men back, you want to play purely. So that's why I would have made the 5 point and slotted the 4.
Okay, there's the slot again. Now, do you put it on the 9 or do you come out to the 15?
Well, you got to count the race, which I'm not sure I'm
9,
going to do
54,
fast enough here.
57, 63, 102, 127 for black. He's got to be he's behind.
That's a good roll.
That makes the point
I would hit the checker on the 4.
rather than make the point. You don't want him to get the 5 prime.
Yeah, I would hit the checker on the 4.
Now that's often the case. Maybe it is here, but making the 4 points a viable option too.
When I mean 4, I would hit the
Okay.
back one. Yeah, that's the one I would do.
I'm
What would you
okay.
What would you do there, Bill?
I'm not sure. I was tempted to just make the
4 point.
4 point on his head. Almost half the time he dances on that.
I didn't count the race, but it looked close enough where you want to send another man back.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like you were making a 6 prime. So Victor listened to me, essentially. Two one for Victor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So how about just slotting the 3 and the 1?
that's what I'm thinking.
Slot them both, or you just slot 6-3?
I'm just slotting 6-3.
Or
6-3?
Yeah.
I'm kind of tempted just to slot the 3 point also, but
I'm tempted to move the man off the deuce,
yeah, make
just-
that
ace point.
take away the
And
the dead checker and put it to use.
Yeah. And then either 8-6. That's yeah, okay.
Okay, what can Brandon? Okay, it only stacks. He doesn't
Yep.
necessarily
I
like
think-
that, but I guess he's got to do it.
That's it.
Five, two. So if he's going to do that, he just goes on, right?
I think so, all the way. He's gonna give him 10s though. So he's giving him one extra number. Well,
I might be tempted. I mean, with these got that stack, I might make the ace and slot the 3 and leave it where it was. But
I think you gotta run. I like this.
okay, that's a miss. So he's got to slot 2 points here, huh?
And in. I wouldn't make the point and leave a shot. I don't know. I don't think I would. I know it's tempting because he's got 2 blots, but I would be very happy to hit if I was yellow.
Yeah,
Virtually every 3.
dupes every 3, but
I bring it in.
I agree with Joe. I think I'd go in, but Brandon wouldn't hesitate to hit.
No, and he had a bunch of numbers that would make one of the points afterwards, so he'd be at the 3-point board.
And this makes 2 points.
No, I mean, all right, ace and slot the 3.
And save the 6, so slot the ace.
I guess so. I would think about slotting the 4 just to keep my points in order, but and say so what to the 6, but
Victor's, that's a nice shake.
yeah, you just go to the 9. I think so. It's not terribly hard to clear, but that's the famous last words.
Third round. It's actually, I guess, in effect, round of 12 rather than 16, but
I like this. I don't mind slotting the 4-point here either. But I don't think it makes too much of a difference.
it's Victor's 4, or no, Brandon's 4-5.
Yeah, he's got a 4 to play. He's got 4
4 to
left.
play.
I mean, I don't think it makes too much difference. He could bring it. He could swing another one around. He could bring it in, or he could slot the 4-point, or he can make the ace.
Yeah. I don't have a problem with his play.
No, I don't think it mattered too much. Oh,
That
that's-
works nicely. Gets them all in.
Yep,
Other match is a good one too.
Yeah, you don't want to burn a lot of pips there.
just in case. Five. 5-1. That's what I would do.
Kind of probably inconsequential at this point. 3-2 makes the
Yeah, make the
3-point.
point.
No blotting numbers for Victor on this shake. 5.
2 off.
Now you can leave that there as a nuisance for the moment.
Two off again. Make Brandon think about staying back.
I'm sorry.
Make Brandon think about staying back. Keep taking 2 checkers
he's,
off.
But he's not. As long as he doesn't have to burn a pip, he can stay for sure. Then if you got to burn a pip, he can think about it. You know.
Yeah.
Hmm.
How about 6, 4, 3, 4, 2? No, I don't know.
I guess. I mean, I'd hate not to take a checker off, but you don't want to. He's got a great board.
How about
too.
2 off?
2 off and
no.
5-1. Maybe
I guess that's all you got.
puts a little pressure on him, but probably not going to gammon him anyway. So maybe it's just
Yeah, maybe 2 off, 5 to 1. Get more checkers offs again.
puts a little more
Gammon pressure.
heat on Brandon to stay.
My instinct was the other way, but I didn't think about this one.
It's risky, right? It's okay.
5-4.
Yeah, regardless.
I don't think he's gonna do this. Yeah, I think he's gonna do his first original play. 6, 4, 3, 4, 2.
I mean, then he's still vulnerable to several. That's that's
Okay.
That wasn't on my screen, but
I wouldn't have done that, but he finds stuff sometimes that others don't see.
3s.
Did MCG say about that one?
He said he would take
Take
2 off.
2 off.
2 off, 5-1. I imagine that's the only other play, right? Okay.
Yeah, I guess that was the call that kind of like was taking checkers
Yeah.
off.
He's ready. He's ready.
Oh. Okay, but here's the decision.
I'm taking 3 off.
Taking 3 off, exactly.
Yeah, he put the gammon
Three.
pressure on him here.
Yeah. I would do 3 off here.
I don't think there's any real downside to that. Brandon's got to be moving.
Yeah.
He's got to go.
3 off.
I mean, even if Brandon were to roll to 6-2 or 6-1, he's going to take 2
Well,
checkers
and
off. I mean, Victor.
all right. Yeah, but see now he's got a real choice. Does he stay and hope to get a shot, or now he could get gammoned?
Exactly.
No way he's leaving.
Now he's got gammon possibilities
How
though.
it's. It's one thing if he rolled a 9 or 10.
Okay, 3-1. So
Yeah. See, now he might stay
Two
again.
off.
Well, I mean,
Brandon's going to have to leave now.
that's why I might have thought about just running.
BG, I mean, if it's not a, here's a double
This
sixes.
is probably his
BG.
last chance.
But yeah, got BG right here too. Good point, Bill.
Okay, shot time.
He takes a man off.
Take the man off.
No hit. No hit.
No real way to go fishing for any more if you do hit the first one.
Mm.
He hits.
All right, but
Hit and then
if I'm here, you maybe. What about 6-1?
What about it? My problem with that,
Yeah.
I keep running, but until I'm
You wanna
beat
take
the
a
gammon,
checker off?
then I might start fishing. You know?
Take a check. Well, I would have thought about it.
Yeah, think about it, but I want to maybe make sure I save the G.
All right, well, we're taking-
Then I go fishing.
Yeah, we're taking a checker off here, no matter what.
Okay, and I'll take this off for sure.
No. Two.
One come in on 6.
I'd have went the other way, but that's okay. There's the fishing
Already.
expedition.
Okay,
oh, and he has a double.
this
he
could
has
get
a shot
interesting if
back.
he rolls an ace.
He's not in much danger.
That's why I had to.
And then he,
Wow.
Okay, now what's Victor got? He's got 12 off, so you're in for the long haul. There's just uh-oh.
No, 5 in and 6 off.
that's
So,
like the
5
only
in.
thing he
and
can
I
do.
mean, there's,
6 off.
there's downside
There you go.
to Victor to get to hit him.
That's it. Off.
There
Yep.
you go. That's it.
I'm not sure. Do you want to hit if you're Victor?
Huh?
Do you even want to roll a 6 here?
Well, that's what I said. You may not even want to hit him. Okay, he's gonna do
Like
that.
if you rolled a 2-6, what do you hit?
Well, if I had the opportunity to hit him, I'd definitely hit him. Well, wait, did he have?
Why are there
Did
two
he
on the
have
bottom?
2 up? What happened here?
Oh, I'm sorry, I had it in my hand. I had this in my hand.
Oh, he
I
had
think
one
that
off.
was
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
That's the check we had.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that confused me
I
for
was
a second.
confused
I'm
too.
like, where'd that come?
I think,
Probably good there.
I don't know what I would do here.
Okay.
These positions are, they
I like
don't
this
come
play,
up
though. I
often.
like the play. Okay, now he has to leave these split.
He's
So,
counting
I
double
mean, if
fives.
If Brandon were to hit this one and Victor dance, and then he picks up another 1 or 2 on the way around, then it gets interesting.
Well, then you start thinking about
The recoup.
the little piece of equipment on the side of the table.
There you go. Okay, he misses it. He misses them
All
both.
right, 1, 2, and then make the deuce.
He can shift.
Make the deuce. Stay back.
Shift to the deuce.
Because then if you hit Victor, then you won't have a gap in your prime.
Yeah, Brandon positions himself for perhaps another shot, right?
Right, just swing it
go
around past him. Yep.
Double 66.
Taking the second checker out of play.
All right. Well,
Big.
this looks about
Only way he hits him
double
threes.
A's. Double A's. No.
Oh,
Yeah.
No way he can play inside.
Yeah. Mhm.
He just didn't want to give up a second checker. Okay, that's pretty much history. Although if Victor rolls enough 2-1s and Brandon rolls a couple of sets, then
He needs. Yeah.
get
He needs.
interesting.
He needs a big one right now. Not it.
Not too big.
I don't think there's enough 2-1s in a cup, but
That's it.
okay. He's got one stack, so he's got 10 checkers. No way, Jose. Okay. Looks like you might have a match soon here, son.
10-8 over there, huh? Trencher.
And Victor got a 5-checker ace game. Okay. So 3-0 Victor.
It's not like I didn't.
Okay. Take it to the ace, I guess. It's just,
Yeah.
there's 4 dancing numbers. Not one of them. But
I would have just come out, I think. I don't know. Hitting on the deuce. He did it so fast. I don't know. Why don't you make the no, I would have made the 3. I would have made the 22 point. I don't want 4 men back. So having both ace points, not good.
not good.
So my instinct would have been to come in on the 22. Wow. We've got one eye on the other match over here. And he makes the 5. That's pretty simple. Victor's in a very good position here. Now, this is almost a double for Victor. I mean, he's got a Brandon has a back game with the ace point made.
Yeah.
I mean, that is not a good position.
Yeah, I'm gonna make the 5 point as Joe. You got to get something done sometime.
He's gonna,
As Brandon,
he's gonna think about the double here because 4 men back with a good structure against an opponent who has his ace point made is
And 2 blots.
really strong. You roll a 6-1, 4-2, double 2. You know, this I think even up 3-0. All right,
Man
let's.
says he just drops.
What?
Man says he just dropped before anything
Yeah.
just dropped. Victor's gonna
No,
play on.
yeah, I would. I think I would double this. The only reason he might not be doubling is because he's up 3-0.
Yeah. Who all is that? Step down to the other end of the foyer in a minute.
All right.
It was crazy about winning.
What about now?
Victor continues
Not yet.
to play on.
He wants to make one more point, maybe? I don't know. All right, well, that makes the 10. Well, that's a good anchor. Okay, that's a little bit better than the 2-3 game that he had. Slot the 4. All right, what about now?
You don't know.
4-1 makes a point. 3-1 makes the point. 6-3 makes the point. 6-1 makes a point.
It's
Those are all, to me, almost market losers.
right.
Double 4, double 1.
I think
I would give this to.
behind the bench. This is
I would double this.
yeah, and he
Double
Gotta
and
let
then most
this
likely
go.
a pass.
just
I think the take is harder. I think
he's overtime there. Right? He takes that.
I know.
This man would never play. I mean,
All right, 4-1. He's going to make the 9 point.
He was just I'm surprised at that take, but
So quickly. I think when you have the 2 points, it's kind of like, oh, I want to take it, but I think his timing is
his timing's terrible.
crushed. Again, I keep saying it, but having the ace point here is
Well, that
very bad.
kind of set the bad tone from early in the game.
Yeah. And then I think when he had the 3-1, when he came in on the 24, he should have came out on the 22. Yeah. Just come get me.
Apparently, they ran that. It was a small pass. I would have thought it was more than a small pass.
It's probably a score.
Yeah, true.
Turns a bigger pass into a smaller pass, right?
Markowitz.
So he wants to keep cracking. That's why he's keeping the prime. And there it is.
Okay, Victor needs to sustain this roll. Probably nothing that hurts him.
All right, it's not his best, but Brandon's game's already kind of crushed. Okay, you're just
Well,
gonna
gotta
hit.
hit. I mean,
Yeah.
he doesn't have any
Yeah.
other twos viable. Ugh, that hurts. Well, looky here. Looky here.
Not his best. And 5-2.
Yeah. Okay, Brandon just got to run and save the G once again.
Oh, that'll go a long way.
Step down the hall real quick, 1 second before you have to leave.
Hannah, how'd you start playing?
So the hurricane in Louisiana, it destroyed our house. So basically the only thing we could do was play something inside. So we just played backgammon, and my dad taught me. So we played backgammon inside a travel trailer. We had to stay in a travel trailer in our driveway for about a year.
Well, that's a sad story, but you seem to have made the best of a bad situation. So there's not much in this game besides clearing and avoiding a shot. So he's got to run. It's only choice. It's forced, actually. I would bring it in. Get another crossover. No, bring it in. Bring it in. I like to get a crossover. Yeah.
Yeah, I would have brought that in.
Yeah. Then you roll double six. You take 3 checkers off. And double six would be really, really good, you know? I mean, again, he would have had a checker off if he brought one in before.
Yep.
And 3. And being one off is important here because you would have you wouldn't have an odd number checkers left. What? It's definitely black's favored. Black only has 7. Black's got 7 men off.
Way down, but Brandon made a little bit of a.
Brandon rolled a double 5 before. Hannah thought that he should have got another crossover. I agreed with her.
Nice roll.
Good roll. It could have got dicey, but Brandon needs a big double.
Right now.
2 off is really good. It's just about over.
It got closer than I thought it would be by the end.
That's it.
Yeah, he got closer than I would have thought he would have got mid-game on that. Okay, 5-0 Victor. Brandon's got to get something happening. And over on, I guess they're on break now on stream
2.
Whatever that is, 2. Thomas Tinlin leaves Dennis Culpepper 4-3 on their own break. And
Looks like they're about to get back started.
for long.
All right, I'm going to leave here at the beginning of this one, okay, and get ready.
Okay,
All
go
right.
get ready. Good luck to you, Joe.
Thank you.
Thanks for your commentary. Yeah, try it. It's really, ask me to go to the other end of it. Man. Okay, dance.
Oh, wow.
Man.
That
To a
hurt.
1 point board, that hurts. Two in the air. Brandon needs to get in here. Victor's going to get frisky soon. Victor taking a picture. He's thinking about sending that cube already. He wants to take a picture so he can analyze it after the fact. There it is. I think Brandon's got to take this.
Yeah.
You know, he's way down in the score. KG, Kent Goulding is in the house. Yeah, Brandon was going to take that from the get-go. For better or for worse. Second one in the air, bring that around. Brandon needs to make a point or hit or something. There's a point, so he's at least in it for the long haul. Excuse me, I'm going to... Some of those conversations right behind us can really be disturbing. Or not disturbing so much, distracting.
Very loud.
Yeah. So, okay. So, Victor's.
Oh, I might have hit right there. Oh, I would might
Very
have hit
good.
with the one on the 8, but. Oh, yeah, I guess that hits better.
2-6, that doesn't play well, but that's pretty much all Brandon can do. He gets hit, you know, perhaps he gets a second anchor.
They started back up.
6-1, he makes the point. He could make the 3-point, or he can hit on the deuce point and make that point, which perhaps is preferable. That's what he chooses to do. Dances. Victor'd like to pick up this other checker over here. Huh? Joe's got a match. He plays the winner of that O'Hagan Trencher match.
I think he played. I think he's playing O'Hagan.
Trencher won.
Oh, well then, never mind.
Yeah. Hey. Victor goes. He could leave it there. He could take it to the 5. Probably leave it there and play down to the 11, and he's going to button up. But Brandon has no defense whatsoever, so if Victor were to get hit,
Yeah, he's
got,
perfectly fine.
he comes right back in and potentially right back in with a shot at a blot like this.
Comes out and then hits, and then he's.
And that sometimes is you know, at first you think it might be a good, right? But it may be bad because you get a 4th checker hit, you know, like that.
And there it is. I was about to say, he just skipped right over it.
Fans, now he's going to get hit. Second checker going up.
I might double right here. I might double right here.
He'd already doubled, so it's,
Oh, Oh, well, then I didn't see
But
that.
he's just playing on now. Hoping for the gammon, which with Brandon with 2 in the air is a distinct possibility. No reason, he just keeps as many builders
Yeah.
ready to help make that 3-point. He'll take he'd rather have the 3-point. He'll take the bar point now if he has to.
And,
2, 3.
that's a good play.
Bring that one down.
that's a good roll.
A very good roll. Now Brandon's going to be, well, there's another ace-6. Probably short-lived advantage from the 1-6. Three, 2. Look, he survives. So he probably comes in, makes the 8. Now, if Brandon could roll a 6 here, that would help. 2 of them would be even better. There's the 6 the hard way, so I guess he just takes the bar. Make the bar, there's always the chance that Victor rolls, a set of 4s or 5s or 6s on the next roll.
Six, Brandon.
He's playing it. He's already trying to play gammon save. Could be right.
That's how I came back and I got the 1 bar.
Well, that's where he'd like him to be. There's no real downside. If he gets hit, Brandon has nothing to contain him. And the only thing that hurts him here is a set of boxes or something. Keen Marin, the Scottish commentator.
Well, good afternoon, or good evening, perhaps.
You couldn't find anything else to play?
Oh, no. I played a blitz, and I've signed up for speed gammon, and so I'm active. And
You're
until
active.
Rory starts yelling at me, then I'm,
You're going to commentate until he comes looking for you, huh?
well, you know me, I'll be making noise somewhere, So what's going on here then? Who what?
Well-
I can't see the other die. 2-4.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is
Victor's so far having his way with Brandon and continues here.
okay. Yeah, looks judging by the score, it looks like he's being manhandled a bit. Well, that's certainly a play. Petco might call that innovative.
No, Peggy. 3, 4. This is going to leave a scar, I'm afraid.
One of those jagged ones, or a nice surgical
Yeah,
one.
no, this is not going to be surgical. This is going to be a playground nature or
So
car wreck nature or something.
So this is not an Ashkenazi surgical
No, this is,
procedure then.
Brandon wouldn't mind a set of 3s by Victor or something of that nature.
Yeah, double 2s probably wasn't.
2s was
Yeah.
not quite the same. He pre-clear here? Or he actually, I mean, he could come off the 7 either way, right? So 2 in the air, there's no threat.
Nice and clean. You'll notice that Victor always shakes his die for about 5-6 seconds. And while he's doing that, he is thinking about the position and what he wants to roll and
And
all
it's
that kind of
also rather intimidating in a certain regard, don't you think?
Well, only when he's got his eyebrows above his eyes.
Kind of like just shaking it and let you sweat what he's going to roll, right? He just
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He's playing hyper safe here.
oh yeah.
We need 11 more subscribers here.
That's on the YouTube.
So
channel.
we're just getting a news flash from Tara here. We have 989 subscribers right now.
That's on the Ace Point YouTube
And that's
channels.
on the Ace Point channel. So if you're on the Ace Point channel right now, hit that like, hit that subscribe.
Or
We
go
want to
over
get
there.
to
If you're not on it, go over there and hit it.
God
You
bless
can-
it, Bill. You're right.
You can look at two or three streams at one time. Just have separate tabs open. You can switch from one match to the other.
You are a man of so many talents.
And we try.
Yeah. Certainly, you are mighty with your tabs. So it looks
Okay.
like Victor's rolled a 5-1 here. Has he played anything?
Apparently, I'm not sure. I looked away. Apparently, he just has the one left.
Okay.
Matt Kungeyer wanted 4-3, which is what Victor played. Okay, 6s. That well, if nothing else, you got to take a couple more out so that you're ready to abandon from the ace if you need to perhaps get a shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So what is Brandon's plan here? Is he going to try and build a containment structure because he doesn't feel like he can save the gammon, or is he just going to try and
I think that
use
should be the
pips
case.
effectively?
You're not going to save it. So, prepare to maybe get a shot. Now start building some containment, if you will. I don't think there's any way you save it if you...
I don't know. I mean, I think maybe playing to the 12 point might have been better there. I don't know. That's what I prefer. I'd play the save strategy first. And then if it looked like things might be heading towards a shot, probably go a different direction. You got a lot of time, a lot of options. Nice and clean, as ever.
He is odd on the back, so...
The Peanut Gallery says there's 19 crossovers, apparently, so it is most definitely a build the structure.
Yeah, and as Matt said, he's probably with that 6-6 eliminated the BG potential at least. So he lives for another game after this.
Well, you know, Brandon is a money type player. He likes to play by feel. And what money player would not hang around for that final shot?
There you go. And if he got that final shot, he's not above the desperation cube on occasion as well.
Oh, well, I couldn't comment or remark upon that stuff, Bill. Perhaps there's more fearlessness and various other things under his kilt.
It came down. I mean, if he was staring at BG unless he hit, then maybe he may as well chip it. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, you're gonna have a hard time finding that kind of structure. But yeah,
Tar's going to pan the camera to get our Scottish commentator in the frame.
nope.
I have to relieve you of one of your commentators approaching her bedtime, Bill.
Look out! Now, I know this lady was down here till 11:30 last night, Jimmy. Thank you, Hannah. Good night, Hannah.
We didn't get here till midnight last night.
Can we have a round of applause in the chat room at least, and in the room? Thank you very much, Hannah.
Yeah, I don't. If she sets her mind to it, I think you may be right, Ryan. Ryan said, "Future super grandmaster."
So what is this? 4 points? Looks like. Oh no, slot the four and come around.
Okay.
Okay, that seems reasonable. This is one of these moments.
I'm glad Jimmy clarified. He said, "Bill, I'm still one of your commentators. It's bedtime." I thought he might have been talking about you.
Wow. If it wasn't for this 74-ounce coffee I just poured down my throat, then it might have been bedtime for me.
Okay, so he's got to leave. Give him a chance to roll an ace. How many's he got there? There's a
So
couple of
seven.
stacks. Seven,
Looks like
I think.
seven. So this is maybe looking for that early ace.
Okay, so now he's got 5, I believe. So he can hang around for another shake. Brandon certainly will. It's 5, I think.
Yep, he's got 10 off. It's hard to tell, but there is 10 off there. So another 2 off here, and then Brandon's going to have a real decision.
Then he's got the coup classique, which I don't like. Whoa, now, looky here.
Okay, there's much less
Don't
of a
roll a
decision.
2-3,
Yeah.
Brandon. Don't roll a 2-3.
Ooh, saves the backgammon at least.
There we go.
Good technical play that, Brandon. 24-18.
Okay. So 9-0. Brandon's got him right where he wants him. Overconfident.
This is where they cut away to the others. Game.
So what is the match equity at -2, -11? I think it must be around about 90. Ooh, 93%,
Well, and it's not only
maybe?
not only that.
Yeah. Oh, what? 96? 6, so 94%.
Then that's at equal
What did I say it was?
equal
90,
skill levels, right?
93, 92? What did I say it was? I said it was 94% for Victor. Dimitri just confirmed it.
9.8% according to Alex Ashagan. 9.8%. Oh, we're getting different conflicting.
Let's just say he's better than 90%.
Matt says roughly 6%, but he's also that's 2 away, 11 away against Victor Ashkenazi,
Well,
which
that's
is a little
still-
bit different than against Bill Riles or something else, you know.
I mean, that's just a raw equity. And that cannot take into account relative player strength.
Okay.
And also, these games are going to be easier for Brandon to play because he has to
4-2.
play aggressively.
No, he can. He blocking with making the 9 point, eschewing the 4 point.
Yeah, I'm not
You're
sure
from
that
the
the 4
old
point.
country. You're familiar with eschewing, are you not?
I eschew all the time. Oh, okay. So Brandon's rolled a 5-4. I think you really have to hit this. I mean, that's the kind of game that you want to play. You want to hit and you want to run. He's already moved the 4. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. I'm staring at the screen here and I didn't realize that he'd already played the 4. Wow.
I thought that a coffee was supposed to be keeping you alert.
It is keeping me alert. Have you seen me keel over yet? Okay.
Hey,
So Victor just playing safe and clean. No frills.
go to the mid.
Yeah, run away.
Now, when does
Now that he's only got 1 back, he really, depending on how Victor rolls here, of course, he really has to strongly
5-1.
consider the cube. And I don't know that Victor wants to take it.
when does
He probably will, of course, but
yeah? I mean, I'm not. I wouldn't be opposed to Brandon shipping this.
Oh no, Brandon has to ship this. There is.
Now he's got, yeah.
I don't know if it's a take or a pass.
Got to ship this.
And this is the kind of thing that, Victor does know.
Victor will take it. He doesn't have to like it, but he's got to take it.
He doesn't have to take it. I can't believe Brandon is not shipping this. Wow.
He rolled.
Yeah, he rolled on, so
And
I guess
now
he doesn't
he's
see any
gonna-
market losers, I
Gonna be
guess.
too good. 2-6.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
too
Look
good,
here.
maybe. He
Now
thought. I don't
ship
know.
it.
This might be too good. No, okay.
He's shipping it.
This is way too late. I don't think Victor should take this. He should just let this go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. I sit there, you pretend I'm thinking.
Makes the guy feel good about himself.
Peter's too clever.
It's interesting.
Victor didn't want to get greedy and play for the shutout either.
Oh, I'm pretty confident that he did want to play for the shutout.
But he wasn't willing to.
That's the taunt that he likes. Okay, so a nice solid 5 point. Now again, Brandon needs to be finding aggressive situations, and he needs to be making aggressive plays in order to get the cube
Well, he
in.
doesn't have anything. Just I'm going to make the 2
Two,
point right
the
here.
2 point here is
He needs
Yeah.
needs points.
yes. You want to build a blitzy type structure, something that might be scary. Yeah, just safety that guy. This makes it much harder for Brandon. So, no, you don't play too aggressively here. You probably just play 23 out all the way. That's not unreasonable. Not my choice, but it does duplicate useful fours, I guess. So down and up at the back.
Stepping up.
Oh, wait, maybe he doesn't want to step into the double fives, double threes kind of thing. Maybe just stay back. So 8-6 is also reasonable here as well. There you go. Okay, so
Make the 10.
6 down. I like to hit that, especially at score.
Yeah, making the 10 doesn't accomplish much of it.
Yeah, it's not even part of the
Blocking
prime he wants to
structure.
make. What is the value there?
One thing, it reduced a blot, but okay, bar point.
This just looks a lot like a weak containment attempt.
You'll
I
like
disagree
to know
with
you
the
were
strategy.
in the minority of Congar and Rebello as far as hitting. They both like the 10 point.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What do those guys know? Are they any good? Rebello and Cohen Geyer?
And Ken Goulding was on their side too.
Oh,
But the advantage is you just make a point and you don't leave shots.
even at score.
Apparently so. I mentioned you, KG, was in the triumvirate of opinion against Mr. Scottish commentator.
Well,
Does he want to?
this
Yes,
is this
he
is
does.
the price you pay by not coming, not being here. Right? You have to put up with me.
That's right.
Yeah. If you're not here and you're just in the
they're
in the
fair
chat
game,
room,
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, he stepped up and made the. He's way behind in the race. Might he have made the 23 point rather than 21 point?
No, I would have made the advanced anchor. 'Cause I would have made the 23 point rather than 21 point. No, I would have made the advanced anchor. 'Cause I would have made the 23 point rather than 21 point. No, I would have made the advanced anchor. 'Cause 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 I wo I mean, the game plan is no longer.
not as many wins probably, but
Yeah.
not as many gammons either.
You want to open the door to the possibility of ejecting with 5-5 or 6-6 and doing something with the race, because that's one of your very few game plans. I mean, what else are you going to do? You're rarely going to win this particular game by hitting, because that shot is going to take a long time to appear.
Okay, got to make the 3.
And I guess either 2 down or double slot. Okay, I guess 7-2.
Victor
Pretty
still
good.
treading water, clearing the midpoint here. Although Brandon kind of overtimed himself here.
Well, I mean, this was always Victor's plan when he got himself into that kind of structure, wasn't it? He was going to wait to be safe and clean with clearing that midpoint.
Ace deuce. Okay.
No shot before its time.
Makes the 5. Victor still looking to clear safely. He'll ultimately clear, leaving the lie shot if he has to.
So probably. Oh, he's looking at the pay now. It is only, of course, 4 numbers.
5-3 and 6-2.
So this is not unreasonable. I mean, the race is going to certainly play a role here. Does anyone have a race? So, up 13 after this play. So says the Peanut Gallery.
And so says MCG.
So that advocates for a safe play then. Yep.
Wow.
Maybe.
There's always the run. I don't think you.
Well, this
I don't
running play it keeps the racing game plan alive. Although, of course, it does surrender some opportunities for Victor to, pick and hit kind of thing or similar, but not many. I mean, what are the good numbers, right? I mean, I guess double 3s and double 4s, double 2s. There's not many of them, so running is not as fraught with peril as it might be. And of course, if you don't run, then you have to burn to undesirable points inside the home board, and then you're going to be forced out next time.
If he wanted to save a 6, he'd have to break his board.
Yeah, a lot of advantage to just running there. And here it is, the big clear.
Finally, he gets the clearing, the safe clearing roll. So what's the, we got 41, 61, 69, and 21's 90. Up 15? Okay.
77.
Okay, this is probably a good run.
Yeah, that's what I had was 13 then. So that cuts it to 3. Nine.
And 8-6, of course. If we're lucky, or fortunate rather, this race might get to a point where Victor can actually ship a reasonable 2-cube at Brandon. Not right now, but
More than that.
it would represent some excitement in this otherwise less than thrilling game. No action going on here.
You know, these takes like these extremes.
Now, y'all do realize that this is just a strict rolling race here. Bill's looking at a long day tomorrow because everyone will be playing for some period of time. So I have no assistance at all. Even
Well-
Hannah will be playing tomorrow.
I've been known to lose quickly.
But
Occasionally
you
I
have
win
to lose
quickly.
4 times.
Did never underestimate my capacity to lose. I'm not planning on it, I should be clear. I'm planning on destroying everything that gets in my way.
Are you playing in the novice this year? Rory let you sign up for the novice?
I'm playing in the particularly limited jackpots.
The challenge jackpots.
Yeah. My last opponent was actually a dice cup. It was a close one too.
Okay, 5-1. Okay, Brandon. Think about this. We're down to 9 checkers against 10 checkers.
32, 37, 40 pips for yellow.
What's the pip count?
40 for yellow, and it looks like
So
44
he's on
for
shake.
black.
He's a checker ahead, and he's a pip ahead. 2 pips ahead.
So this looks like a pretty good double. I mean, that's a nice triangle structure going on there. Of course, that might be because the checkers don't fit the
He
board.
plays on,
Yeah.
and now he's developing more void pips.
Wait.
So there are likely misses in his future. Gonna play 6-5.
It's either 6-5 or 5-4.
Okay, so we're still 7 checkers against 9 checkers. So he's 2 checkers up. 24, 32, 34 against whatever that is. 20, 37.
I'm a firm believer that, you know, you want to get that cube
I don't
in.
know. I might have went 5-3. 5-3, huh? Okay, 6 checkers
Okay,
against.
so
Come on, Brandon. You got to
30.
get serious here.
Certainly, Brandon is demonstrating an awful lot of patience.
Brandon's taking a lot of heat on the chat line here for not doubling for about 3 or 4 rolls in a row.
Well, you know, when you're sitting across the board from Victor Ashkenazi,
Yeah, but you're also looking at a 9-1 scoreboard. If you lose, you're down
Oh,
10-1
you know-
Crawford. You got to send it.
you don't look at the scoreboard, man. I mean, you know,
Are you not a scoreboard watcher?
but it doesn't change very often. Only once a game.
You gotta send it. You just got to send it.
Bill is correct though. This has been missed double, missed double, missed double, missed double. There's no point in waiting.
Now he's done lost the market in all likelihood.
Maybe he wants to make Victor pass.
Thank
No, there
you,
you
thank you, Brandon.
He's trying to odd score, so you really want to make that.
Ken Cooling, you said you're not sitting across from Victor Ashkenazi. Kent says, I've sit across from Victor a number of times, and doubling is my best hope.
Yeah. Gotta activate that big dice, right?
Okay. And we're getting a little vision, and Tara's likely listening there.
So it looks
At
like
breaks, we're supposed to occasionally be running your beautiful ads, Tara. So we'll see when that comes up.
but Tara's being very kind because instead of running ads, she's showing you what, as a subscriber, you could be getting. Look at this dual screen stuff.
Yeah, dual
It's
images.
yeah. So Dennis Culpepper currently leading Thomas Tenlin 7-5. So 4 away, 6 away. Oh, what?
But,
Look at that.
Penland
Oh.
has a bit of an advantage in this particular game, though. If he rolls a 5, he's going to be hitting loose over there.
Certainly at this
be it
deficit
a
type
natural
score,
5 or a combo.
and with Black's weak structure, I think I'd be inclined to double this. Yeah. Now, should Dennis take this? I don't know that this is such a good idea to take. Yes, he does have the bar point anchor, but
I think you let this go, because if you take it, you let him be 4 away with you. You let it go, he's 5 away.
well, if you take it, you might. It might not just be a 7-7 match. It might end up being a lot different. I think I'd like to pass this. This is awful.
Yeah, I think there are any number of reasons to pass this, and Dennis passes this.
Okay. Like button, hit subscribe.
Yeah, all
Do
you
the
people
thing.
watching here, be sure and hit that like button on Backgammon Galaxy's YouTube channel here. They always appreciate that. And also, when you're over on the Ace Point Backgammon YouTube channels, hit those like buttons. We're very close to hitting 1,000 subscribers, which gives you certain YouTube benefits and
There's
advantages.
Is there perks available to you, sir?
There's what?
Perks.
Perks?
Yeah.
Pucks.
Perks.
Perks. I heard pucks.
Yeah.
That Scottish accent.
Yeah.
Or my
So Bill gets perks if you hit the subscribe button on the Ace Point.
well,
channel.
not only do we get perks, but that translates to the backgammon community having certain perks.
So
by
we
virtue
get
of our-
perks.
by virtue of our streaming platform perks.
And we all love the game. That's why we're here. So you may as well.
Okay, here we go. Set of 5s. That'll work.
Okay, so that looks. I mean, the alternative, I suppose, is to go blitzing, but this seems quite reasonable. I don't like the blitzing game plan because that's overly committed, and you're leaving 2 checkers way back and stretching things around. The half and half play, of course, come out with 2 and then point on the ace. I don't think it presents value. All right, so a 5-2. Well, this isn't much fun for Dennis
5-2,
anyway.
it's not
Play
much,
down in 6-4. What do you think,
How
Bill?
about 2 down?
I don't want to strip the midpoint. So for me, it's either 6-4.
Well, it's not so important not to strip the midpoint
something
when he
else.
doesn't have any checkers back. You're not going to need a spare to hit anything necessarily.
XG seems to like having spares on the midpoint. Of course, sometimes XG just really likes abandoning the
maybe
midpoint.
were I
Yeah.
to have programmed it, it might have a different perspective.
Yeah. Maybe.
Okay, Matt says double take. Let's see.
Well, I'm going to see if I can catch a race
Well,
before
and I
Dennis
think
acts here, so.
I think it appears to be a double take. And if you look at the score at this point, Dennis doesn't really matter to him. Well, it matters. He wants to win, but whether Thomas is 3 away or 4 away doesn't make as much difference than if Thomas had been 4 away or 5 away. Right?
No, it doesn't. And 4 away is a good fun score. You can get some really exciting cube actions out of this. For sure.
We're back.
Oh,
Victor is re-entering the arena.
did he bring his broadsword with him? That's what I want to know. No.
I'm afraid to ask.
When you enter an arena, you're either going to stand up and sing or you're going to do battle.
Well, there are various battles to be contested in an arena,
And
And
yeah,
the
you want to bring a sword
accoutrements
to
of
that.
the
Yeah.
accoutrements of battle vary.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. Brandon rolling on. There's a nice 4, a 5 coming down to the
Okay.
8.
Let's see.
Victor has the anchor, but Brandon has the need here for
Yeah.
points. You know what I mean?
And so this kind of early thing here, oh, that's a great shake. Look at that.
Okay.
I was going to advocate for a cube, but that roll was just too good from Victor. So
Yeah, I was ready for an early cube as well.
yeah, well,
But not with that, huh?
yeah. That would Brandon have delivered on it though?
I don't know. I mean, Brandon, surprisingly to me, seemed to be a little bit passive with the cube, despite the score, which
Surprisingly.
seems uncharacteristic of Brandon. But
Well, I mean, so you have to have both discretion and valor. You have to know when to hold back
have
and when
boldness
to
and
give it all.
fearlessness, both.
Well, you have to be bold and you have to have fearlessness. And you know, of course, where we keep those.
Okay.
And
Now
8 to 6. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice and clean.
You
Good
might need
structure.
to roll anchor or a 9.
A much
Rolls the
needed
anchor.
anchor there. So this is a very even structured game. I think Victor has a marginally better position here. Although that's not an optimal shake, but very quick to just play to the 8 point there. Okay.
Well, Victor says, wait a minute, I might play to the 11 and the 5. Nope.
Okay, this
Yeah,
this might be the time for.
Okay, and now 6-4. Got to keep some flexibility here.
You also have to build an offense.
Why would you do that rather than 6-4?
Well, you want to make the 5 point,
And you still can. You got the same builders.
I mean, you don't want to
This way,
shoot
you
past
also
the point
have
you want to
the
make.
also have the potential to make the 2 point later.
I think that there has to be due consideration to playing down with the 2
Ryan says he would
and
slot.
slot 8 to 5 with the 3. That's very much in the Fogelin school of thought, though. Create action. Okay. More clean play from Victor. No voluntary shots unless it's
Donna, some of
value.
our bizarre humor is unspoken
is it escaping them?
jokes that are private jokes
Oh.
between us that we want to keep it PG rated, I guess we should say. Huh?
Am I being told off? Is that your way of telling me off?
No. Of course, Hannah has gone to bed now, but
Oh, okay. Well, she might not be actually going
she
to bed.
should be watching the stream.
She should be watching the stream and subscribing.
Watching on YouTube.
So, has he played anything here? So, I mean, 22-13
Has some attractiveness.
has to be. I mean, it gets a spare back on the mid.
You've got this thing about spares on the mid.
Yeah, they have value.
Oh. Well, it certainly does for Brandon since Victor has checkers back. Okay, now he's going to get frisky and aggressive as he might with a 2-9 deficit.
Get the checker play going.
Oh. Okay. Come
Okay.
on. Trigger. There we go.
We found what makes
Uh-oh.
Brandon
This
tick.
is serious enough. Victor's going to take a photograph.
That also means he knows what he's going to do.
You just have to have a
Easy take. Ryan said it's too early and an easy take. I like the cube at the score.
Next roll.
Ryan's got a very
Is
keen
that
sense
is that
of
a-
cube.
Who
So
is that?
is what?
I don't know. Hagen standing back there, or is that? Well, come on up here and sit down.
Oh, where is it? There he is. Look.
We're wasting some supreme expertise here.
Oh, finally, some talent in the commentary box.
All right, so let's see. Victor's had 9-2, and he owns the cube. And
That's a pretty aggressive player right there. There's a lot of shots for Victor here. Yeah,
double hit.
Double
hits
hit.
2.
Yeah, definitely hit again. I think.
Well, it's on the 4-point, which is a desirable point.
Yeah.
If it was somewhere silly elsewhere, then maybe it would be more of a question not to do it. But
I mean,
this
if he,
is too desirable.
yeah, right. If he plays 15-11, then Brandon hits with anything he enters the other numbers of 3, 5, or 6. There's a lot of those. So it's better to fight for the 4-point. Yeah.
Yeah, John's
Okay.
Victor's a big favorite to make the 4-point here.
Yeah, he's got
And
six
Also
shots
has
as
a
well.
6 hitting another number here.
Ooh,
Set of
good.
4s.
One.
And that hits again off the 3-point from the 15. Yep. As Victor's fingers suggested. Oh, he's not doing it. I'm
One
surprised.
more.
I'm honestly surprised. I'd have thought he would have hit.
Brandon needs a anchor in the worst way.
Well,
That'll work.
I suppose if you can see that coming, then you know not to hit.
Yeah,
The 5
right.
slots to 3.
Yeah, right. So, yeah. Yeah, Victor made his last play, I think, because, he doesn't care about gammons.
Well, you don't always blitz just to win gammons. You blitz because it's the most effective game plan for that moment.
That's true. Yeah.
Although, you're right, though. Victor does seek stability.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he was wrong, but, that's what he was thinking, I'm sure.
Yeah. Probably not wrong, in fairness. Chances are pretty good that
Chances
Victor
are
was
pretty
right.
good
Yeah.
that he's right. That's right. He's okay. Now he's just playing in against a 3-point game, so he's a solid favorite.
And three stripped outfield points.
Yeah. Probably have to leave some indirect shots. Maybe
That,
not.
now he has two non-stripped outfield
Yes.
points.
Yes. 2-1. Okay, just bring him down and hope for the best. Something like 11-8, 5-4 looks pretty reasonable.
Yeah, I agree with
I don't think there's gonna be
KG. I
much-
don't think it makes that much difference, but I thought Brandon should have slotted the bar there as well.
I think you can make almost any play from here, and it's
Yeah,
going to be
yeah.
close. They're all
It's
going
going
to
to
be
be really
0.03.
close.
Yeah.
Right, I agree.
Okay, slot it. Okay, now, and then the 3 could have gone either way.
Okay. Victor rolls. Was that 4-4? So make the 7, I think, right?
Make the 7.
Let's see why not.
So I guess slot the 2-point and 12 to 10 or something.
Maybe
Or
come
come
out,
out,
so
yeah.
so you don't crash with like double 4s or 5s or something.
Yeah.
All right, all I can do is build up that board and hope for a shot.
Yep. And space your builders appropriately so that you can make points more comfortably.
Oh, it was a bad shot.
Okay.
Okay, so
Where there's a gap, there's hope.
Yes.
There's-
where there's a gap, there's hope. Says
There you
Bill.
go. A gap on the 6 point. There you
Okay. I can think of places where
More-
there might be gaps
more
and there is no hope.
go. More blotting numbers here.
Yeah, absolutely. 6-1, 5-1.
You can tell that Bill has much experience with, living on hopes and prayers. He's coining phrases.
All us backgammon players in the same boat there.
And with, this next shake, clearing that 7 might be the only hope Brandon, only chance for a shot Brandon might get
Likely.
with
yes.
those high stacks on
Right.
4 and 5.
I don't know about
So
this.
that's
maybe, but
That's a creative split. I don't think I agree with it.
No,
but
that's actually
it is
very
to
good
match
play.
the
If you rolled 6-1 or something, then
and
you
6-4.
got a double
yeah,
shot.
Absolutely. He gets a double shot. No, you didn't
It
get
was a
any
great
shot.
play.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, but he sacrificed a lot of future
Yeah,
to grab that moment.
that's true.
And you have to be careful when you're
Okay.
doing that.
Victor moved the cube to put the checkers over there.
Yeah, Victor. Yeah.
6-5 leaves a shot. That's about it.
Victor's got the hold it.
No?
Yeah, well, I think that's all she wrote.
Yeah.
Might be curtains here.
The
Definitely switch.
fat lady is warming up, right?
Rosie O'Donnell in the wings.
He came in. All right.
Okay.
So that's it. So Victor wins.
So Victor
Another match?
defeats Brandon Macklin.
You gonna,
Culpepper, 8-8.
yeah.
The cube's been turned. Look at this.
Tar.
So a quick update over on the Stream 2, Culpepper and Tenland. It is 8-8. There is a 2 cube in
Tar.
play.
This one's over. We might look at swapping this. Huh?
So if you want to hop over quickly to Stream 2, you of course won't hear me anymore, or Bill, or John.
This match over. This match is over. So-
Yeah.
Okay, she's gonna switch us over. Wait, KG's past his bedtime. It's only 10:55 in the east.
It is not late.
Okay. Culpepper rolls 5-5. Looks like Dennis.
Where are we at?
We are